Hello, this is Bernie and welcome to Bernie's Studio. So in this episode, I am going to show you how I set my bike up for food delivery. I'm here at West Coast Park, which is a really nice weather today. Blue skies and not very crowded. I rode here from home, it's about 6.6 kilometers from Jurong East to West Coast Park, and I highly recommend this route as well because it's mostly park connector networks, really relaxing ride. And there's a McDonald's here. You can stop and have a meal when you arrive. Alright, so back to my bike. Let's start from the summary of what bike this is. So this is a Travello FSV. It is a foldable bike that I got from the local bike shop. Got this for $599. I think it was pretty reasonable for a 20-inch foldable bike which weighs about 10 kg. So one of the plus points of this bike is that it is really light considering the size of the wheels. And I do recommend at least 16-inch to 20-inch wheel size for stability as well as maneuvering. For wheel sizes that are much smaller, it will be much more difficult to move around and you'll wobble a lot. Other than the wheel size 20-inch, look at the tires. I have slick tires. So one misconception about riding on roads and on slippery roads, especially when it's raining, is you have to have a tire with tread. But after some research, I realized that what is important when it comes to wet weather riding is the contact of your tire with the road. So that means a tire that has a smooth tread but wide, a wide tire will perform better than a knobby tire. So those are tires, and for brakes, mine is just the regular V brakes, standard. This is Avid brakes. The brand is Avid. Alright, for the speed, this is a 9-speed. There's only one ring in the front, and I think there are 9 over on this side. You change the shifters here. So even though the roads here in Singapore is mainly smooth and flat, a bike with some gears will help. Right, especially when you ride in private estate, those roads can sometimes go uphill. So having a gear system is good, but not too many gears as it may add to the weight of your bike. So let me show you what I have on the handlebar. I have 2 S-hooks. All of this is quite functional. The reason why I have S-hooks is if I have maybe a drinks or 2 drinks that require special handling, I will hang them here. So maybe if I get drinks for myself, I'll hang it here for easy access. Alright, what makes this light versatile is that it comes in red light and white light. So you can put it in front because lights in front has to be white in color. Lights on the rear of your bike has to be red. So you can use this on the front or on the back. So I got this from Decathlon for $16. And of course you need to have your bell. Make sure your bell is working. And try to invest in a more powerful bell. If you can get a louder one, that's fine. So this is $4, but I think it's pretty reasonable and it's quite solid. So this is very important also. This is where I put my mobile phone. I like this because it was pretty cheap on Shopee, about $4, I think about 4 something. And it's easy to attach and detach. It has this silicone grip here. All you gotta do is just pull it out here. Oh. Okay. See? Oops. See, it comes off easily. Alright. And it even can turn. Okay. So this is pretty good. I also have this cute cockatiel here as my lucky charm. So over here I have a water bottle holder. So I try not to put heavy water bottles on here. If you have a charger you need to attach here, you can put here. Or a small water bottle or a canned drink. That's not going to mess with the weight distribution. This attachment is quite loose. So I have about 5 rubber bands here to ensure that it is attached securely horizontally with horizontal forces. And for this rubber band right here, I could just wrap around the thing that I have here to secure the vertical force. So that's it for the front of my bike. A new addition is this mount right here, which attaches to a regular camera mount. So what I have here is my 360 camera, so I hope to get some 360 footage for you, but make sure you attach it securely. So for the pedals, I've upgraded them. It came with regular stock pedals that are foldable, but ever since I upgraded to this is actually a mountain bike pedal which has a broader foot surface area, and I removed all the spikes here because I don't think I need them. And it also shaves some more weight from my bike. The pedaling power has increased, so I do recommend getting pedals that have a wider platform. Alright, so I have nothing here on the water bottle cage area because I usually hop on and off the bike, so I don't want anything just blocking my way when I mount and dismount my bike. Okay, so this is a regular seat post that came stock. I swapped the saddle from one of my mountain bikes. I swapped it out. So far, I think this is quite comfortable. So now let's talk about the rack. The rack is the core part of a food delivery rider. This bike didn't come with a rack. So first I had to get the base rack, which is this. It costs about $15. So I got that first. And then I got this rack. So this is actually a combination of two racks, okay? If you don't do food delivery, you don't need this. You just get this and then you can load your bags, backpacks or anything. But for food delivery, you need to have this, something like this. Okay, I got this for $20. Okay, so let's talk about this rack. This is, I think this is 42 cm by 50 cm. And most thermal boxes, for example, Food Panda and Grab Food, they come in this kind of sizes. So for my Food Panda kit, the thermal box was smaller than this size. So I had some space in between, but I realized I have to really place it in the middle to ensure stability and balance. I'll talk more about the thermal bags in other videos, but basically the Grab thermal bag was huge. It was 42 by 42 by 42, so this part didn't fit because of this thing right here. So I have to do some adjustments to the bag, essentially removing the frame on this side in order to make it fit. I would say a size like this could fit most of your thermal bags. Don't get something that's too small and you'll be caught in the middle and you couldn't fit some of the bags that are provided. For lights, I have my red light here. Lights are essential for night riding. Make sure you have your lights red on the back and white in the front. Oh yeah, one last thing is the stand. Okay, so this is a kickstand. So the bike came with a kickstand that leaned to the side, the regular standard kickstand, and that wasn't as stable. So I did some research online and found that there's a double kickstand like this, which could stand your bike vertically, and this adds to the stability as well. So for food delivery, bike stability is of utmost importance. Right, because if you have food in your bag and your bike tips over, it's goodbye food. Okay. Alright, so invest in a good kickstand. Okay, get a good bell, get a good mobile holder, pedals so that you increase your pedal power, kickstand for stability, and this rack. Okay, make sure it's attached nice and sturdy. Okay, no loose joints. And of course, the last one is saddle. Make sure it's a very comfortable saddle. So this ends the overview of my bike setup. I will go into further detail in other videos, especially on how I set up the rack, as well as how I attach the thermal bag onto the rack. So other than that, if you have any questions, please post them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. If you're a fellow rider, maybe you can share how you have your bike set up, as well as all these are learning experiences for us all. Alright, so until my next video, if you're a fellow rider, ride safe, don't get killed. And remember to be fun, be crazy, and love life. Bye!